Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Rebecca. I upload 2 videos a week, and if you would like to see more of my content, then please hit the subscribe button down below and the little bell which then notifies you every time I upload a video. Today's video is going to be based on the Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic palette. I have done 2 other looks using this palette so far. I used the Armed and Gorgeous and the Ring the Alarm. So this is my third look using these palettes. So this is just what the shades look like. It looks absolutely amazing. Like I said in my first video when I'm using these palettes, this one is probably the most that's out of my comfort zone. Yes, there is some blues in there which I really do like, but I think I'm wanting to try like the greeny kind of colours, just for something a little bit different, because I have done a couple of blue looks on my channel now. So if we just do something completely different, then it's quite nice and different for you to see. So I am going to start with no makeup on because I'm going to do my eyes first, because I don't know how dramatic I'm going to wind up doing them. So I just wanted to be able, if I get a nail like fallout, or that means I can blend past this line and clean it up and get a sharp line later, then that's what I wanted to do. So I'm just going to be clipping my hair back so that then it's not in the way. I haven't already primed my eyelids yet. I'm going to do that now. To do that, I'm just going to be taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. If you've watched any of my other videos before, then you know that I don't generally use an eyeshadow primer. I do like them, don't get me wrong, like I have a couple and every now and again I will use them, but a concealer is sometimes just a little bit better because it covers up all of the veins on my eyes, and I just find that it works really well for not making my eyeshadow crease, so I just use what works best. I do really like the MAC Painterly Paint Pot as a eyeshadow primer if I'm not going to use this, but because I've used a concealer in all of my other Jaclyn Hill videos, I just want to use this one so that it stays consistent. Just making sure that all your little veins are covered. And what I do just want to do as well is just make sure we've got some of that concealer just there. Obviously we're going to be going in and concealing later, but if I blend my eyeshadow down there, and then you can wind up with a little bit of a dark patch, which is not what you want. Then I'm just going to be setting it with my usual RCMA powder, just dusting it over the top. So for the first shade, I'm going to be going in with this one right here, and it's called Shh. So I'm just going in with that, and I'm just taking it on a big fluffy brush. So I'm just taking it and then popping it right in my crease. I'm just popping this in as a transition shade, just building up that crease colour a little bit, and just so we've got something to work from. So I'm just doing this back and forth in windshield wiper motions. The one thing that I do like about these palettes, which I don't think I've mentioned yet, is that the mattes are really buildable. So like if I wanted to, I could blend this out and leave this like this, or I could keep building up the colour and it will eventually go a little bit darker, which I think is really good. A lot of matte shades, you can't actually build them up, you just kind of put them on and that's what they are and that's it. So I think it's quite nice that you can do this. I'm just blending it up a little bit as well, just to like here, to diffuse that line, just so that, because when I close my eyes, my lid does come quite far down, so if I don't blend up to here, then you don't actually see any of the eyeshadow look, which is kind of a downside. If you ever wonder, like in my videos, why I have done that, because obviously if you look at me now, it just looks really high, but when I actually close my eye, there's not actually that much there, so I do it more on, rather than just popping it in the crease, because if I just put it in the crease it would just like be here and then I'd have all of this, whereas because I have a little bit more space to my brow bone, I do just like to bring it up a little bit, that way when I close my eye you see all the nice shades. Right, so I'm just going to jump straight into the green shades, and I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is Potion, and use that in my crease and slightly blend it up, but I don't want to cover up all that brown shade that we've just put in. So just kind of pop it in your crease to begin with. Start on the outer corner and build up that colour, and then start to blend it into the inner corner. Oh, sorry, I never said what brush I'm using. I'm using the Sigma E25, the little mini one. Just to pop this into the crease. There we go, so there is all that done. If you just want to definitely make sure all that colour is blended in, then go back with your other brush and just whip over all the edges, just back and forth. There we go. Right, so now I'm going to go in with Inside Job, which is that one just there. And I'm going to be taking it just kind of on the outer bit of my crease and then just on my lash line, just in the outer corner. Tap off any excess and then just really start to it's like a bluey green, is this? Better be a bit more greeny, but oh well. Right, so there's that colour placed down now. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use this shade here and this one as well. So I'm using Trickery and Power Cut. So I'm using Trickery and Power Cut, and I'm going to pop the green just right in the centre bit here. And then I'm going to pop the other colour just right on my inner corner bit. That is what I'm thinking I'm going to do. So to do this, I'm just taking a flat shader brush and I'm going in with the green to begin with. Just on the brush. Just pop it right on there. Right, and then I'm going to go in with Power Cut. Like so. Just gives that a bit of brightness as well, so it's just not all dark. See? What to do is just to blend it past that line that we did of the green, then go back in with the green shade and go right over it again. What it does, it helps you to get that seamless blend that you're after. Right, so this is the eye look finished now. All I'm going to do is just clean up the outer edge and then I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup, but I will just show you how I clean up my outer edge. So if you just take a wipe and then just follow it up like so, it just creates that little bit of a sharp line. You don't want to do it right from that lash line there, because if you think you're going to blend on the lower lash, so you want it all connected together. Sorted. There we go, so that's all tidied up now. Just get any excess off the bottom of your lashes. And any fallout, just wipe it away. Right, so that's all that done. So now I'm just going to do the rest of my face makeup and then I'll come back on the camera and we'll show you the lower lashes. Right everyone, so that's me just put the rest of my makeup on now. I have just stuck some false lashes on. It was just easier. All I've used is the Alert Exaggerate 141s. All I did was put a bit of mascara on my top lashes and then pop them on. That's all I've done really. So now I'm just going to work on the lower lash line and do that. So to first start out, I'm going to go in with the shade Portion again, which is that one there. And with this, I'm just going to be popping it on a flat definer brush, just like this. Or I'll just zoom you back in again. There we go, so you can see what I'm doing. Taking portion and wiggling it under my lash line. Because I'm wanting to keep it quite green under here, I don't want it to be super dark, so now that I've got that line there, I'm going to go in with just a pencil brush, just like this, and I'm going to pop a tiny bit of portion just on it, only a little bit though, and then I'm going to smoke it out. Right, so there is all that done now. Now I'm just going to be lining my waterline, and because I have got quite a dark eye look on today, I want to really brighten up my waterline. So I'm going to be using the Rimmel Scandalise Exaggerate Eye Pencil, and it's in the shade 005. I'm just going to use this. I love using this on the waterline because you can just tell the difference already, like how much brighter that looks than this. Cancels out any redness as well on your waterline, because my waterline does actually go a little bit red every now and again. So there we go. That just looks a lot better and my eyes look a lot more awake. So I'm just going to be doing my lower lashes now. And I'm going to be trying out a new mascara that I received just a sample of. The MAC in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash. It's just a little sample size. So I'm just going to be giving this a try. I just got it as a sample when I placed my order for the Jamie Genevieve lipstick. Then I'm just going to be highlighting my brow bone, and I'm just going to take the shade Proof, which is just there. Poof, sorry, not Proof, jeez. Then just for an inner corner highlight, I'm just going to use L'Oreal's Morning Light. I really like this because I don't want it to be too bright of an inner corner, but I do want to have a little bit of lightness there. The VIP is beautiful, but I just want it not to be too intense. That is still really bright, but the VIP is just a little bit brighter. This is more of a creamy colour than just white, because I don't want it to take it away from the eyes too much. There we go. Then for lip colour, I'm just wanting a bit of a neutral, so I'm going to go in with MAC's Velvet Teddy. Just a bit of a darker nude. And then the other day I just tried this out and I absolutely loved the way that it looked. I'm just taking the Jamie Genevieve lipstick by MAC, and I literally just popped this over it because this is a matte colour. It just really looked really nice, and it just neutraled that pinkness down, but then we've got a bit of a darkness to it. I do really like layering lipsticks because it does actually change the way that they Right, so this is just the finished look. I am just going to quickly straighten through my hair and then I'll be right back. Right everyone, so that's me just straightening through my hair. This is the finished eye look now. It's just like a green smoky eye. I did like using some of the darker shades just because it is a little bit something different for me. This palette is really nice. Like I said, it's probably the most out of my comfort zone out of all of them, just because it is a little bit darker and I don't normally use these kind of like greeny shades. But overall I think they're really nice. I especially liked the Poison shade. I think that just looks really nice just on my lower lash line. I think it is really good and really pigmented, and it blends out really easily as well. The shade Trickery is really good as well. All of them are just really nice. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video of me just using another one of the Jaclyn Hill palettes from the Vault collection. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I see you on my next one. Alright, bye!